Okay, next step, once you get this out, this is part 2 of the first video I just posted. Once you get this out, there's a snap ring here. You pull the snap ring off, you pull this one-way sprag plate off of here. You'll see all your clutches on the inside. You'll see these clutches down in there. Once you do that, you're going to need some special snap ring pliers. I kind of grinded these so they'd fit, so they'd get down in there. You'll want to pop this snap ring off of here next, and then this comes out. Once you do that, then you take some needle nose pliers and pry this out. That's your low and reverse piston, and there's the bottom of the case. Okay, you'll have to take your parking pawl loose from the front of the case. On this side there's 2 bolts so that this can come out. Okay, once you get that out, then we're going to take it over to a bucket and rinse it out with gasoline. Okay, once you get the case all cleaned out real nice on the inside, wash it out real good, and you wash your spring from all the clutch material, the burn up clutches that were in the case. Then you're ready to pull the O-rings off here. You want to pull these O-rings off and replace them. Once I've pulled all the old ones off, out of the rebuild kit that I got, you get a rebuild kit, you get all your seals. I get a little olive oil and I'll put it on these seals, make it oily. Olive oil or Vaseline works. Make sure they're all lubed up. Then we're going to slide that in the case. Once I've taken a rag and I've cleaned the bottom out and got all the metal out of it, we're ready to install this keyway goes. That keyway right there, that goes down there. There's only one spot it can go in. You can see the keyway right down there on that side. You want to install that down in that keyway. Just like that. Make sure it's in there like that. Okay, then I'm going to get my pry bar here, tap it in. You can hear that solid metallic sound. It means it's in. We're going to put our spring back in. We'll compress it with our compression tool and put our snap ring on. You also want to make a note that there's a bevel in on the snap ring. You want it's real hard to see, but one of the ends is tapered up. So you want the tapered end up, so that way if you need to futurely take it out, or somebody wants to take it out, it will slide out. You don't want the bevel down on the end. Otherwise, it'll never come out, okay? Okay, it's working on down there. I got a little bit further down to go before my snap ring can go back in place in there. As you can see, the snap ring is in that gullyway on that lip there. It's in between the lip and this piece here. So you've got a good snap ring mount inside each of these 4 mountains here, I call them. So your snap ring is installed properly now. Okay? Now you're ready to put the clutches in. Before we do the clutches, I'm going to put your parking paw bracket in, and I'll show you how to do that. First, I'm going to clean it up real nice with gasoline. Okay, this is really easy because you just want to make sure your rod goes in this hole here, and then it slides down in there. And this piece that's down in here has got to be on this side of this rod. And yes, of course, it's spring loaded, this piece right here. See that? It's got to be pulled over before you slide the rod in. Otherwise the rod, then you tighten this nut. There's a bolt there. You want to tighten that up, and then you check this. Can you see the piece in there moving? Right here. Right there you can see it moving. That's your parking paw. Throws it in park. Once that's done, you can see down in here the parking paw is in. Okay, and that's in place now. And that works. See, that works off your linkage here. See? Clicks in, clicks out. Okay? Just turning on, turning this part. Okay? Now, next class, I'm going to show you how to put these clutches in properly. Since we've got low and reverse piston in, everything's all set.